There's nothing wrong with being a loser. It just depends on how good you are at it. Making mistakes is a lot better than not doing anything. Our passion is our strength. Punk is not just the sound, the music. Punk is a lifestyle. School is practice for the future, and practice makes perfect. But nobody's perfect, so why practice? Minority is about being an individual. It's like you have to sit through the darkness to find your place and be that individual you want to be your entire life. No one's really happy anyway. It's not human. I sort of enjoy the fact that I'm misunderstood most of the time. That's fine. There are always young bands playing in their garages. A lot of punk rock is not going to be in the mainstream. It's below the radar. The beauty of it is that you're not supposed to always know. It's subterranean. I'm very monotonous. I sound like an Englishman impersonating an American impersonating an Englishman. We're not a political band. We don't want to tell people what to do or what to think. We just want to tell them to think. For some young people, their first experience ever hearing punk rock music was playing the Green Bay Packers on Madden. I'm a father. It isn't just my life anymore. I don't want my kid finding bottles in the house or seeing his father completely smashed. I don't want to limit myself musically. It would be really limiting if we neglect something we really want to do, like explore other styles of music. I never thought being obnoxious would get me where I am today. What annoys the hell out of me is the arrogance of some people. They don't even listen to our music. They decided in advance that they don't like it. The first time that you escaped from home for the small town that you lived in, there's a reason a small town is called a small town. It's because not many people want to live there. Punk has always been about doing things your own way. What it represents for me is ultimate freedom and a sense of individuality. Set lists are tough because you come up with this structure of how the songs are going to go from one to the next. But at the same time, you have to be spontaneous and take requests and change the set list at the drop of a hat. If I look at my old lyrics, they seem to be full of rage, but empty. There was an emptiness in my life. I've been playing rock and roll since I was 16 years old, and now I have a 16-year-old. I approach playing acoustic guitar more of as a percussive instrument. It's fragile. I don't have a lot of finesse when it comes to my guitar playing. Music, that's been my education. There's not a day that goes by that I take it for granted. If journalists ask you again and again about the same bands, you'll end up saying you hate them just because you're so fed up with being asked all those stupid questions. My brother David was a great athlete and I knew there was no way I could live up to that. There are a lot of bands who claim to be punk and they only play the music. They have no clue what it's all about. It's a lifestyle. It's not about popularity and all that crap. I think it's your own choice if you turn from an angry young man to a bitter, old bastard. I'd love to go to art school. I'd love to learn how to draw. I'd love to be fluent in Spanish. I'd like to be a brain surgeon. And you don't want to always write about politics just for the sake of writing about politics. Punk will never be dead to me. It's my life. I can't never just drop this lifestyle. It embodies me. I hate celebrities. I really hate them. If you have children, you don't want to have drugs and drinks in the house. It's just not good. I love storytelling. People are so damned afraid that one day they might wake up and discover that they've grown and old. I don't like LA. The majority just seem to be so artificial. Look at how they worship everything they think is fashionable. Isn't it sick? There's an honesty in our family. My kids and I are able to talk about things without me putting the fear of God into them. Motion and broken glass just don't go together. A punk concert isn't fun without a pit. I don't want to live in an ivory tower, being the songwriter who just turns inward. What is going on in America is extreme. The youth cult. They worship youth so much it's almost paranoid. And LA is the mecca of it all. They're taking it to the hilt. The thing is, acoustic could be like a four-letter word to a lot of kids. We put everything we had into this record, just like we do with every other record that we make. In every song I write, whether it's a love song or a political song or a song about family, the one thing that I find is feeling lost and trying to find your way. Formats are constantly changing, and there are really no rules for the way you put your records out anymore.